Marrying a complete stranger on TV, it seems like a ridiculous premise for a television show, or not. Viewers obsessed over Married at First Sight, and what seemed like a train wreck at first, 1 year later has turned into the ultimate fairy tale for one couple, Jamie Otis and Doug Hehner. Take a look at their remarkable journey.
It might sound crazy, but this bride and groom met for the first time on their wedding day.
I'm Doug.
Oh, I'm Jamie.
As any first date might be, it was all just a little bit awkward.
Do you take Doug Hehner as your lawfully wedded husband?
I'm sorry.
From the wedding photos
Can we not make these like too intimate? I'm not kissing him.
to meeting the people who'd suddenly become their instant in-laws.
They were like beaming.
The unusual wedding was part of a social experiment for the hit reality show Married at First Sight, where relationship experts pair up singles who've never even met and send them straight to the altar to see what happens. For Doug and Jamie, it initially seemed like a disaster in the making.
Let's just give it a chance on the end. Just give it a chance.
I trusted all the experts so much, and I felt like they failed me or something. I was done.
Still, Jamie felt obligated to at least give the marriage a shot and was surprised when she actually started to like her new husband.
Doug is a really understanding guy. I really want this relationship to work.
On the finale of the show's first season, the couple declared they'd discovered a love they never saw coming.
I mean, it wasn't how you imagine a fairy tale to go.
And now, a year later, cameras are trailing the couple again as Jamie pushes for another new twist in their very unconventional marriage.
I am ready to have babies.
I feel like it would only bring us closer together.
I don't think that bringing a child into our lives would really help the relationship at all. I don't think I'm ready.
Despite the challenges, the couple insist their union is solid and they're committed for the long haul.
I'm sorry, I made it so tough.
You don't have to apologize.
But I'm thankful that you're still here.
Please welcome Jamie Otis and Doug Hehner. Well, I confessed to you in the break that when I first heard about this show, I thought this is ridiculous. And even you, on that wedding day, what was going through your mind?
I was literally like, you know what? I went into it like, okay, you know, take a chance, put yourself out there, and I was like, yeah, just do this. You can do it. I mean, you know.
And then she saw this monster of a person.
You had faith. Apparently, because she had none in the beginning.
Well, it does come down to this being an experiment. And based on looks alone, it's an overwhelming experience. But, you know, we had 5 weeks together. We were going to get to know each other. And I'm a very confident person.
Yeah.
And once she saw me dancing, it was over.
But it was 5 weeks to determine whether the marriage will last. At that point, you could break it off if you wanted to. But now, a year later, what does this man mean to you?
That's the thing is that, so going into it, you know, it was a whole mix of different emotions that wedding day because I wasn't initially attracted to him, but it wasn't, I mean, there's so much more to a person than their appearance. And he's obviously very attractive, and I don't know what I was thinking. I was just so scared. I was so scared. And
Thank God I worked out before the experiment.
Yeah, he would like take his shirt off, and I would be like, I don't want to see that. Like.
But the truth is, if you had gone into a traditional dating scenario, you two would not have gone on a second date at all.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't have even met. I don't know if we would have crossed paths.
Yeah.
But,
so what's the lesson to be learned here? Because most people are not going to do this, nor would you recommend it.
Yeah, this is the thing.
Yeah, the grass is not always greener on the other side. I mean, if you think back to your relationships, it's, you know, the moments that kind of are deal breakers for you. It's when there's so many options out there, you look for those things. But what I quickly learned, and what was our case, was, you know, Jamie did have a past that wouldn't really have her accept or trust people right away. So that was kind of what we went through the first 5 weeks. And I love when people call us brave, just because we're totally crazy for doing it. I mean, it's like borderline psychotic. But.
Yeah, but now, as I said, a year later, there's another issue now that's cropped up for the two of you, and that's having kids.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I work in labor and delivery, and I'm 28, and I'm happy. This is the thing, is that this guy has proved to me over and over and over again just how patient and wonderful. I mean, he's a great husband, obviously. He's dealt with me.
And you have said you're not ready. Is that still the case?
I just think when and I'm speaking from personal family experience, I mean, our family is so tight. And to bring a child in where maybe you don't have that solid foundation to build off of, Jamie and I are starting to build a history together. We're starting to build that foundation. And there's a lot that Jamie and I need to grow into and learn about each other before we start to introduce
I could
babies.
be pregnant. I mean, it's 9 months pregnancy, right? So I could be pregnant. We can continue to grow and build our foundation.
Well, to be continued. I sense the sequel here. All right, Jamie.
We're really just practicing.
Oh, good for you. All right. Doug and Jamie, thank you so much. I'm glad it has worked out so far. Two of the 3 couples still married, so that's a good sign right there. You can catch more of their story on Married at First Sight, the first year, Tuesdays at 9 on FYI.